What makes a stealth game truly great? Is it the thrill of slipping past guards unnoticed? The satisfaction of a perfectly executed takedown? Or maybe it's that heart-pounding moment when you're one step away from being caught, but you don't get caught. Hey guys, I'm Buds, and today we're counting down the 10 best stealth games for players who love sneaking around. If you're the type who prefers shadows over shootouts and patience over pure firepower, this list is tailor-made for you. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you've ever rage quit a stealth section, and subscribe if you love deep dives into the best games out there. Now let's get into it. Stealth and Hitman go together like fiber wire and an unsuspecting target. But Hitman 3 doesn't just give you stealth, it rewards you for mastering it. You play as the legendary Agent 47, and unlike most stealth games where getting spotted is a death sentence, here, it's just a setback. Why? Because every level is a massive, living, breathing assassination playground. You can poison a drink, set up a tragic accident, or even disguise yourself as a waiter and serve a bullet with a side of irony. The game encourages creativity, rewarding players who think outside the box. And the level design? Absolutely top tier. Each location, from the towering Dubai skyscraper to the grim, rainy streets of Berlin, feels like its own puzzle waiting to be cracked. But what really makes Hitman 3 a standout stealth experience? The freedom. You can play it safe, taking the slow and methodical approach, or go full-on silent ninja and complete a mission without anyone even realizing you were there. And if you mess up, no problem. Just reload, rethink, and try again. If you love stealth with strategy, Hitman 3 is an absolute must-play. Stealth games often make you feel like a predator, but A Plague Tale? Requiem flips the script. Here, you're the prey. You play as Amisha, a young girl protecting her sickly brother, Hugo, in a world that wants them dead. And unlike most stealth protagonists armed with silenced pistols and high-tech gadgets, Amisha has a slingshot. That's it. But don't be fooled. This game makes every stealth sequence feel intense. Soldiers roam the streets, torches in hand, ready to cut down anyone in their path. Meanwhile, the real threat lurks in the shadows, hordes of flesh-eating rats moving like a living tsunami. You'll use light, distractions, and well-placed projectiles to outmaneuver enemies, because trust me, combat is not an option. What makes Requiem stand out is how it blends stealth with gut-wrenching storytelling. Every sneaky maneuver is done not for fun, but for survival, making every encounter feel meaningful. If you want a stealth game that hits hard both emotionally and mechanically, this one's for you.
Everything.
Here's a game that lets you choose. Do you want to be a shadow, slipping through the city unseen? Or a predator, taking out enemies one by one? Dishonored 2 lets you do both, but the real challenge? Ghost mode. In Dishonored 2, you play as either Corvo or Emily, navigating the gorgeous, plague-ridden city of Carnassa. The twist? You have supernatural abilities that make stealth feel magical. Literally, you can teleport between rooftops, stop time to dodge patrols, or even turn into mist to slither through vents. But here's the kicker. The more you kill, the worse the world becomes. Take the sneaky, non-lethal approach, and Karnaca remains relatively stable. But go on a bloodthirsty rampage? Get ready for chaos. This choice makes every decision feel impactful, and it's what makes Dishonored 2 one of the best stealth games ever made.
We're conducting a search for heretical... What was that? You're not...
Samurai are known for their honor, but Ghost of Tsushima asks, what if honor gets you killed? You play as Jin Sakai, a warrior caught between the rigid traditions of the samurai and the brutal reality of war. At first, Jin fights with dignity, sword to sword, face to face. But as the Mongol invasion threatens to destroy everything, he realizes that stealth might be his only chance at survival. And let me tell you, stealth in Ghost of Tsushima is beautifully executed. Moving through tall grass, assassinating enemies from above, and using tools like kunai and smoke bombs make every encounter feel cinematic. You're not just sneaking, you're hunting. The AI is smart, the combat is fluid, and the world itself is one of the most gorgeous ever created. But here's where it gets interesting. The more you embrace the ghost style, the more Jin struggles with his own morality. The game doesn't punish you for playing stealthy, but it does make you question. Are you still a samurai, or have you become something else entirely? That internal conflict makes Ghost of Tsushima not just a fantastic stealth game, but a powerful story-driven experience. If you love stealth, then you owe it to yourself to play Metal Gear Solid V. Hideo Kojima's final entry in the series is more than just a stealth game. It's a stealth playground. You play as Big Boss, or Venom Snake if we're being technical, operating in huge open-world environments where stealth isn't just encouraged. It's the only way to survive. And here's what makes it genius. The AI adapts to your playstyle. If you keep using headshots, enemies start wearing helmets. If you attack at night, they bring night vision goggles. The game forces you to constantly change tactics, making every mission feel dynamic. Oh, and let's talk gadgets. From cardboard boxes, yes really, to decoys, silenced tranquilizers, and your loyal horse that can literally poop on command, to make vehicles slip because Kojima is insane. Add in real-time weather effects, base building mechanics, and one of the best stealth movement systems ever, and you've got a game that stealth fans will be playing for years. Most stealth games are 3D, but Mark of the Ninja proves that 2D stealth can be just as intense, if not better. This indie gem puts you in the role of a deadly ninja, armed with a katana, smoke bombs, and a grappling hook. But here's the twist. You're not a powerhouse. If you get spotted, you're basically dead. And that's what makes the game so thrilling. It forces you to use shadows, distractions, and mind games. Every movement, every kill or non-lethal takedown, and every escape feels surgical. Plus, the game has some of the best visual feedback in stealth gaming. Enemies' vision cones are clearly marked, sound waves show how much noise you're making, and the animation makes every action feel buttery smooth. If you're looking for a stealth game that feels like an art form, Mark of the Ninja is a must-play. Let's be real, Ubisoft has ghosted the Splinter Cell series for way too long. But before it disappeared, it left us with Blacklist, a game that perfected modern stealth mechanics. You play as Sam Fisher, a legendary operative who's basically the Batman of military espionage. Here's what makes Blacklist great. Stealth is smooth, fast, and reactive. You can mark enemies and take them down without breaking your stride. You can crawl through vents, scale walls, or even hide in broad daylight using crowd blending. And the gadgets? Absolute chef's kiss. Sticky cams, shock darts, EMP grenades. Everything is designed to give you an edge without ever being seen. Unlike some stealth games that force you into combat when things go wrong, Blacklist always gives you a way out, and that's what makes it so rewarding. It respects players who want to play it pure stealth.
I see an SUV of hostiles inbound, Sam. Get to the dock quick.
Copy.
Garrett, the Master Thief, made his stealth comeback in 2014. And while this reboot had mixed reviews, there's one thing it absolutely nailed: the feeling of being a true thief. Unlike most stealth games where you're an assassin or a spy, Thief puts you in the shoes of a pure opportunist. There are no flashy takedowns, no overpowered gadgets, just you, your bow, and the darkness. You have to study guard patrols, pick the right moments to strike, and vanish before anyone even knows you were there. And let's talk about the atmosphere. The game's city is dark, grimy, and filled with secrets. The tension of sneaking through mansions, lifting valuables off tables, while guards stand inches away, and carefully timing your escape makes Thief a stealth purist's dream.
Whoa! Who did that? Show yourself! Perhaps it's just a common thief. You won't get away! I will...
Stealth in The Last of Us. Part 2 isn't just a playstyle, it's a survival necessity. Ellie isn't a soldier or a ninja. She's a survivor. Every stealth kill is messy, brutal, and personal. The game forces you to think like a predator, stalking enemies, setting traps, and choosing your moment to strike. And let's not forget the AI. Enemies will call out names when their comrades go missing. They search intelligently, flank you, and react with genuine panic when they know you're nearby. This isn't just stay hidden and press a button to win stealth. This is stealth where every decision matters. If you want a stealth game that's emotional, intense, and gut-wrenchingly immersive, The Last of Us Part 2 is an absolute masterpiece.
I hear her running! Run over here!
Stealth games usually let you hide in the world, but Deus Ex: Mankind Divided lets you become part of the world. You play as Adam Jensen, a cybernetically enhanced agent with an arsenal of high-tech stealth abilities, cloaking, X-ray vision, and even silent takedown augments. But here's the genius of Deus Ex. It gives you choices. You can sneak through vents, hack security systems, or even talk your way past enemies. Every area is a stealth puzzle, and how you solve it is entirely up to you. And the world building? Absolutely insane. Every NPC, every side quest, every email on a computer screen adds to the depth of this cyberpunk dystopia. If you love stealth games with multiple approaches, RPG elements, and deep storytelling, Mankind Divided is a game you can't afford to miss. And there you have it, 10 of the best stealth games for players who love sneaking around. Which of these have you played? And did I miss any of your favorites? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming deep dives. And if you're up for a challenge, try ghosting an entire stealth game. No kills, no detections. Think you can pull it off? See you in the next one.